Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. And for the first time, here comes the Cleveland Browns offense, quarterbacked by Baker Mayfield, fourth-year man from Oklahoma. They go play action here on first down. Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Mayfield. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. Now Dustin Colquitt, the all-time punting leader for the Chiefs, on to kick for Pittsburgh. Ray McLeod deep for Pittsburgh. That's pulled in at the 32. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Going for it all. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Freiermuth, 27 yards. And the Steelers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tiny 2-play drive that time. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. T.J. Watt. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
A nice throw there by Mayfield, a guy who really reemerged as the season and later the playoffs went on last year. What are defenses trying to do against him?
Well, the first thing defenses want to do is use his emotion against him because he's such a passionate player. But sometimes he comes up really hyped up and the ball might sail a little bit early. But as the game settles in, the next part is make sure you chip away at his timing, put the pressure on him so maybe his feet don't get quite set, and then he's not able to be as accurate as he normally is.
Mayfield off the play fake. Going deep here for Landry. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They hand this off to Harris. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 38 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Harris has it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. On the give, this is Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Cleveland offense making their way out. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here's Mayfield. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Cameron Hayward, his second sack of the night. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action. Mayfield. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Touchdown, Browns. Rashard Higgins, 30 yards. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that trims the lead down to 9. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception, but it's 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Steps up. Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. He'll get it up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming. And his kick here is good. And the deficit trimmed to 6 now at 16-10. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he goes out right around the 39.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Roethlisberger. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's James Washington. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Roethlisberger looking to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Browns drive about to get started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Second down. Here's Chubb again.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. Third and long coming up. Throwing, Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunt. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Here's McLeod on the return.
So that one will be accepted. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Roethlisberger.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Now Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd and 10, Roethlisberger throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Again, it's Roethlisberger.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end, Freiermuth.
And in for the Steelers, touchdown.
Pat Freiermuth.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that lines up a 7-play drive all through. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now they got to get to the line quickly. First down, Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
That catch good for only a couple. From the 39, Mayfield.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Cameron Sutton.
And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 41. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say.
And now the rookie's free. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And it's caught. Touchdown. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And a rout is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. His throw incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. McLeod to return it. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one, maybe not the hard-fought battle many had hoped for. This has been blowout city thus far, but still more football to be played. Who knows what could happen? As we send you right back out to Brandon Gaudin.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this 3rd quarter. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Show that bench release and go. Let's go.
There's Roethlisberger. Quick completion here to Johnson.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's Roethlisberger. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Roethlisberger will throw. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. And nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth there to make the grab.
And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Boswell good with the extra point. Well, that will extend this big lead. Boswell now to kick it away for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
2nd and 5.
They run it again with Chubb. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
He'll get this one underneath to Hunt.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, 50 yards. And the Browns able to get this one back to within at least some measure of respectability. Extra point by the lead down a bit to 28. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Now Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
69 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Najee Harris.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Mayfield. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cameron Hayward in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield.
That one caught by Felton.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Ben's throw complete there to Johnson.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Chase Claypool.
41 yards. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Boswell good with the extra point. And that will extend this big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline? Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. From the gun, Mayfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do? And hang out. He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I want to get some stats. I want to get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Kareem Hunt, his running back, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Mayfield now. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The Browns on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Mayfield. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Alex Highsmith in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Mayfield's throw into the hands of Hooper. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Big Ben of the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 91 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Let's get him.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Mayfield now from the 50. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside, judge calls it, at the 19-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They can now enjoy the final stages of this one. A very convincing win. I don't know what was said in the locker room, but whatever it was, it worked pretty well.
It certainly did, and it's probably a capper to everything that was said during the week because they go over every eventuality. I mean, you know how coaches are. They want to cover every minute detail all the way up to how much time does it take to walk from the locker room to the field, you name it. And when it all comes together and results in a victory, everyone feels pretty good about that.
Well, the I's were dotted, the T's were crossed in this one for them. And they'll indeed take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win it.